What is up, guys? George right here. Today we're talking about iOS 9.3, actually the third beta. And as you probably know, Apple has just pushed out for developers the third beta for iOS 9.3. So let's just take a little look on this version. You probably know you can actually navigate to apple.com/iOS/preview and you can find the iOS 9.3 preview. Well, it said a better place or no, a better experience every day and night. And this and night actually wants to make a reference to the night shift, which is a new function, a new system introduced into the iOS 9.3 betas for developers, and it has its place into the Action Center. And it's basically a function that aims to reduce the blue light when you activate it in order to make your experience at night better. So this is basically it about this night shift. Not something very important, but of course welcome. About the notes, keep your private information under lock and fingerprint. Well, it's basically something very important and very speculated about the Notes application that received now the password protection and also Touch ID. From now on, using this version, you can actually protect your notes using, of course, Touch ID or a specific password you're going to set. The News application also received some updates, and also the Health one. And the CarPlay, the same, received some new application updates. The Education preview, the best classroom experience, is about to get better. It's basically contains a lot of experience, a lot of, I don't know, feedback from the users, and so they add the requested and the most requested features into this, making it I don't know, better for school, for example, for school iPads to connect to teacher's computer and to present things up using probably Keynote and applications like that. You probably know Keynote is basically an alternative for Microsoft PowerPoint or something like that. But you got the idea. And this is basically how Apple features their new and shiny iOS version, which of course is not even released yet. But should you update to this third beta? Now, if you have already iOS 9.3, the second beta or the first beta, you can update over the year according to the website cultofmac.com, which of course wrote this article about the new and shiny beta. Well, if you have this beta installed, an older beta installed, you can update over the year. And if you are a registered developer, then you can also grab an IPSW from the download center of your developer account. But if you are not, or if you're just planning to do it, and if you are on iOS 9.0, 9.0.1, or 9.0.2, you should never go to update your device because you will lose the jailbreak. And I can tell you there is nothing very new, very important for which you should spend your jailbreak and get this. No, it's not something very huge, very good into this iOS 9.3 beta that can make you to renounce at your jailbreak for the moment and go. I should remind you that for iOS 9.3, even if the rumors about Lucas jailbreak and his video, and even if, I don't know, I Hate Snow and many others might have told you that on Twitter that the iOS 9.3 has received an update which is jailbreakable, and we probably also look at Desco's video about his jailbreak for this iOS 9.3. You should never update to it because there is no public jailbreak for the moment for it, and also there is nothing for iOS 9.2.1 and 9.2 and 9.1. Problem is that if you are on iOS 9.2.1, you should update because there is nothing very bad. You can still go back to your iOS 9.2.1 if a jailbreak is being issued by Pangu or TaiG team. Meanwhile, and from iOS 9.3, you can go back to the iOS 9.2.1, which is signed now, but you can't go to iOS 9.2. So if you are on iOS 9.1, 9.2 or iOS 9.0.x, then you should stay right here. Even if for iOS 9.1 and 9.2 there is no jailbreak for the moment and you should update because you don't have anything to lose, you actually have something to lose, and it's the version itself. Once you update to iOS 9.3 or iOS 9.2.1, you have to stay on at least iOS 9.2.1 because you can't go back to iOS 9.1, 0.2 or 0.9 or 9.0.x, which of course may or may not be very bad. This is basically it about this update. As I said, if you're a developer, you can grab it by via your Apple developer account or via over the air OTA if you already have iOS 9.3 beta 1 or beta 2. But it's nothing very huge on this betas. You should I don't know, you should not simply update because of it. And of course, if you are jailbroken on a version, you should, under any whatever, you should not update to it no matter what, because you will lose the jailbreak and the possibility to jailbreak in near future. What about Pangu, the Pangu team and so on? Pangu will probably wait for iOS 9.3, which is rumored to be launched in this spring, so in a few weeks. We have no idea if they actually want to do that, but one thing is clear, they will probably never drop a jailbreak for iOS 9.1 and 9.2 because it becomes clear that they should not simply do it for older devices. And in the history, there was only one time when a jailbreak team created a jailbreak solution for an older firmware that is no longer signed. So yes, this is the war field. This is where it goes. All jailbreak teams actually, try to make a jailbreak for the oldest, sorry, the newest firmware because yeah, you got it. So they will probably they were probably either launch it for iOS 9.2.1, but it's very 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 less possible than simply releasing for iOS 9.3, because if they release it for iOS 9.2.1, the exploits used in that version will get to be patched in iOS 9.3 final version, and so they will lose the jailbreak for iOS 9.3. iOS 9.2.1 will not have a very long life. In a few weeks, in 2 weeks, probably it will get deprecated and you will no longer be able to stay on it because you need to update to iOS 9.3. So I don't think there is any point into creating a jailbreak application for something that will last for only 2 weeks from now. And of course, I think they will probably try to create a jailbreak solution for iOS 9.3, which of course will stay out a little bit more than iOS 9.2.1. Actually, iOS versions which have this point 2.1, point 2.2, point X, point whatever, never have a very long life because they are simply security updates, and security updates aren't made to last. For example, iOS 9.0 had a very long life period. Then it came iOS 9.0.1 and 0.2, which of course did not have any long life due to its Apple ecosystem created in so a way that they pushed out iOS 9.1 very fast after iOS 9.0.1 being released. So yes, actually those security revisions never have a very long life. And this is why I think Pangu will not invest into iOS 9.2.1 jailbreak. But of course, you should stay to iOS 9.2.1 because, if a jailbreak solution appears, which is less possible to exist, but if they create such thing, you will probably want to use it. But of course, if you are on iOS 9.2.1, there is no point not to update to iOS 9.3 if you are a person that simply want to see what is new. Because iOS 9.3 can downgrade faster to iOS 9.2.1, but if you're on 9.2, there is a huge difference and you should not update. This is basically it. I really hope you understand what's up with this new firmware version from Apple. They're simply creating new betas almost every 2 weeks. I don't know why, probably for developers and probably just for making people update from older versions. And yeah, this is basically it. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more jailbreak and iOS related news, and I'll pick you up in the next video. Have a great day. Goodbye.